All right, Garrett Johnston here with Graeme McDowell. Graeme, I think about a year like this, we've known Portrush has been on the calendar this whole, for many years. And I think about for you, what does that mean to you to try to make it into that Open?
Yeah, it's special. I mean, I remember 19. I actually qualified at the RBC Canadian Open, which was special. And I'll never forget walking onto the first tee on Thursday at the Open Championship in 19. And, it's a tough tee ball, and I had a tear in my eye, because the fans were so amazing. And, just what that means to the town of Portrush and to the whole country of Ireland, really. I mean, I think it was a reflection of kind of how far we've come as a country, everything we've been through. Golf is it's one of the, to kind of come together in sport and come together with golf. I think the country is proud, and I mean, it goes without saying, I'd love to be there this year.
And overall, golf in Ireland and Northern Ireland, there's a lot of passion for you guys as a people, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the country is extremely proud of the champions that it's produced. I mean, obviously Rory McIlroy winning the Grand Slam. I mean, he goes down in the absolute legends of the game. Myself and Darren and Harrington winning 3 majors and Shane winning the Open at Portrush in 19. I know the country's so proud. 25, this year's going to be 19 was a celebration, but this year's going to be a bit special, with what Rory's achieved. It's really going to be a party atmosphere. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it goes without saying, I need to be there.
Yeah. And what does that do for you, knowing what's at stake? I mean, a huge passion, I'd imagine, but like what do you have to do to get there, and how are you going to manage yourself?
Yeah, I mean, this week's really important. Playing as well as I have here at RTJ Virginia gives me the confidence to kind of go to Dallas and play well there, and then I gotta jump straight on a flight from Dallas to London and try and qualify on the Tuesday, and it's a 36 holer at Royal Sig Ports where I was played there last year, so I know what I have to do, and then there's going to be a lot of pressure, and there's going to be a lot of motivation from my point of view, and obviously it's tough. You got to play well, but it's absolutely doable, and it'll have my full attention.
And what's the right attitude, mindset to have for a qualifier like that?
Qualifiers are interesting, it requires a lot of patience because it's 36 holes. It's not like LIV where you put the you put the gas pedal down on Friday morning and you go for 54, 36 hole qualifiers are an interesting mindset. You got to try and not make mistakes early on, and then obviously try and play your way into it. And it really depends, links golf, weather, wind, what's it going to be like, so I'm excited. Like I say, I played the golf course last year. I know I can get around there, and some of the things I'm working on, I'm super excited about.
How does it make you feel that they named a hole after you on the Valley course? I'm here.
Yeah, the Valley course is the course I grew up on. You've got 36 holes at Portrush. You've got the Dunluce Links, which is the major championship kind of golf course, and you've got the Valley Links, which is the lower course, and the one I grew up on, really. So they've done a complete championship redo of the Valley, and they named a pretty special hole after me, which I haven't seen yet. I've only seen videos and kind of drone footage of it. Looks amazing. It's special for our family. My little brother's been on the green staff there for nearly 30 years. My uncle was on the green staff there for nearly 50 years. It's a family affair.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears for that.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, so special. To me, it's not about me. It's about my family and kind of what they mean to Portrush. And, the fact that my uncle was my coach when I was in my teens, I'm proud for them, and I'm looking forward to getting over there and seeing it.